Hello, Ash.
Hello, Rhi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
How was your week?
It was huge. I worked the tennis last week, which was massive. So I'm just playing catch up.
What were you doing working in the tennis? What was your role?
I was a floor manager, so I basically made sure the whole event ran smoothly, had the MCs engaged with the crowd, made sure the players were in the right spot at the right time, and making sure that everyone was all ready to go.
You never failed to surprise me on what you're doing in your week.
I know. I knew nothing about tennis at the start of the week, and now I feel like I'm a professional.
How did this job come about? Did you apply for it? Were you approached?
No. So I'm still freelance to the same company that I do sports presentation with the Hurricanes, and they had emailed me asking if I wanted to do the tennis, and I was like, it was a huge week. I think there was 80 hours racked up, which was massive. And I was like, sure. So I just took the opportunity.
Yeah.
It was great. It was so much fun. Made so many new friends.
Oh, nice.
Opened up a lot of opportunities, which was great.
And seeing all the famous tennis players would have been pretty cool as well.
Yes, Venus Williams. Yeah. My goodness. She's so tall and beautiful.
Tall?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But everyone's tall to me.
Yes.
So I guess.
We're shorties here.
Yeah. But her husband was really lovely, and everyone's just I think it's a wholesome sport. Everyone's so friendly and supportive and lovely. So
yes. I haven't been to the tennis primarily because I've been told that you can't talk. And
I feel it's not encouraged.
I would struggle.
Yeah.
I would struggle with not being able to talk for a couple of hours.
Yes.
So I would like to go one day, but I'm not sure how I'll go. I have to practice not talking for a little bit, I think.
You'll be fine. You poor thing.
What are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about our 2026 goals today, which is exciting.
I'm very excited to talk about this. Not necessarily we're manifesting as well, but I think sometimes as busy people, we kind of forget to think about our goals, and they don't always have to be on the 1st of January. We can always look back through every now and then. I like to do it every 3 months. So I think this is something that we'll do continuously throughout the podcast, is checking in with our goals, checking in to see what our new goals are.
Yes.
If a goal doesn't align with us anymore, because there's no point having something on here from the 1st of January getting to April and going, you know what, I actually don't want to do that anymore.
Aligns,
yes. So there's always no pressure for me in reaching these goals, because I don't want to feel like a piece of shit if I don't get the goal there.
Absolutely.
With everything else that goes on in our busy lives. But I think let's put these out in the open, out in the
Put
air,
in the universe,
manifest
see what
our
comes.
goals. And I also want to know what everyone else's goals are. So maybe we can put up a question box on our Instagram or even under our YouTube video to see what everyone else's goals are for this year, and we can all keep each other accountable. Yeah. What is your first goal for 2026?
My first goal is I would like to do High Rocks solo.
Oh, that's a big one.
I know. It's so stupid, and I hate it when I'm doing it. I did it last year with my good friend Macy, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. There was such a great vibe. It was such a great atmosphere. But this year I'd like to just push myself to a different challenge in that space. And, doing it solo sounds absolutely cooked.
Yes, it does.
Absolutely stupid, but here we go.
Here we go. When is the goal to do it? When is the next one that you can do solo?
I missed out on the Brisbane tickets, which is in April.
Yeah.
So either July. Unless there's more tickets that get released for April, then I'll probably send it for then.
I feel like July is good too, because you'll be, is that going to be in Brisbane as well?
No, that will be in Sydney if it goes off my prediction. Nice. I don't know. They don't release it until a little bit later.
Imagine if it's in Hobart or something. That'd be
even better.
Especially because it'll be so cold in June.
Yes. What are your first goals for 2026?
My first goal is a little bit raw and honest, because we're also trying to grow, but I really need to find my passion for my job again. I've really lost it. And I think that's really hard to admit as a business owner, because, I've got mouths to feed. Yeah. I think it's a bit awkward sometimes me admitting it, because we still need clients to come in the door. We still need to pay the bills. We still need our team to grow. But I think at the end of last year, I burnt myself out so bad that I really struggled to find my love for what I was doing. I was kind of just surviving, going in every day, doing what I had to do to get the job done. And I am someone that does get bored quite easily. And this is our 9th year of business, and it has been my main area of marketing for the last 4 years. So I think it's just that I've got to move on to doing something else in the business to find more purpose
behind it.
Yeah, and I mean, from July through to December, I was traveling every single week. I was in Sydney,
that's huge,
Adelaide.
huge.
I had 5 massive events on.
Yeah.
So I understand why. None of that really was to do with sitting in the office. So I'm not sure if my new passion for work is being outside the office a little bit more and not so much inside doing the admin. But I mean, I have to do that anyway.
Yeah.
We are on a trajectory of hiring some more admin this year. So hopefully that will help too with maybe potentially getting a new PA or a new admin person to help me out a little bit in the back end as well. Yeah. What's your next goal?
To have more fun.
Yeah.
I just feel like last year in particular, I just grinded and I just worked so hard, had the opportunity to go to the AFL Grand Final and just decided to work instead. So after that, that was a huge reflection piece on how much I preference work. And like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy work. Like I love working so much. And I also need to learn to have more fun.
Yes, I think so too. Sometimes we take ourselves so seriously and we're always chasing money or our future, but we're forgetting to live for the actual moment that we're in. Yeah,
absolutely. And I feel like I lost out on a lot, not really a lot with my kids. I didn't feel guilty for working so much. Like I provided a lifestyle for them that, you know, they can play sport, they can have the new footy boots, they can have all of these things. And then this is really about adventure and having more fun. Yeah.
Yes, I completely agree. My next one is pretty obvious, but I really want this podcast to do well.
Yes, same here.
We're really investing financially into this podcast because I want it to do so well that we're not cutting costs. We've hired out the Hype studio. So we've got this beautiful studio space. We've got an editor in a box behind us.
Which is so great.
Working out the sound, the video. We're going straight on YouTube. We're posting 2 episodes straight away each week because I really want this to work. I want to see sponsors coming in. I want to see really cool interviews happening. I don't particularly care about making money from the podcast, but I just really want to feel fulfilled doing it. It's something I've missed for so long. If you listen to our first episode, I launched this in 2019, finished in 2021, and then haven't been able to do it since. So really wanting to bring it back. I haven't stopped thinking about it since 2021. So I'm just so excited to bring it back.
Bring a baby back.
Yeah. What's your goal for the podcast? Have you really thought about it?
I just want it to work well too. Like I just want to have so much fun. I just want there to be conversations that, you know, are so desperately needed to be had, and just create like a culture where we can be your gals and we can be your besties. And like if there's anything that needs to be spoken about or can be spoken about, like this is a podcast that they can come to. Like this is like the space that they can feel welcomed to. This is like the place where they feel heard. I just feel like we can touch so many people's lives and we've got the opportunity, thank you, to do that.
Yes.
So like send it, like let's go all in and let's go there.
Yeah, I think so too. And normally I'm not afraid of failing. And I'm quite happy to give everything a go. But this, I'm petrified of failing. Like I really want to do well. Yes. What is your next goal? It kind of aligns with this one.
Goal? Yeah, speak more on social media. Like put myself out there, which is really fun, and that's what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
Normally, like with my one-on-one clients that I coach, I'm like, give them tasks to speak live for 30 days on Instagram, and I feel like I don't actually do that myself all that great. So that is definitely a space that I want to go into a little bit more, have my voice heard a little bit more as well. Which this podcast is also perfect for. Which, yes, I think so. It's fun. What about you?
The next one for me is a little bit silly, but I really want to stop biting my nails because I've bitten my nails since I was in the womb. Like,
really?
I have always bitten my nails. If you can see in the camera, they're disgusting.
Is it nerves?
It's just nerves. I think it's anxiousness. I think it's when I get bored. I think it's an ADHD thing. I just have never stopped.
Just like fiddling.
I still haven't stopped this year. We're like a couple of weeks into January. I haven't yet. I need to go get my nails done. Like I need to put acrylics on them and just have them done, I think, constantly. But also when I get acrylics done, I have this thing where like as soon as they start to grow out, I need them off.
Oh, yeah.
It drives me insane. Even like the tiniest little bit.
Same.
Or I get bored of them.
Yeah.
And then I start picking them. So I need to just commit to get it. It's a financial cost, I think, and it's a luxury, but I need to just go every single week, get them done.
Yeah.
Because once I do that, even if it's 2 weeks, I stop biting them for a while, like a couple of weeks, and then get back down the rabbit hole of biting them again. So I need to stop.
Just stop.
Because
Oh my
it's
God,
obviously
girl.
not good for me. It just looks ridiculous. And it's not something I should be doing. So that is
Have you tried anything in the past to stop it?
No. So like fidget spinners and
Oh,
stuff, yes,
dear.
but I lose them.
Yeah.
I have tried the stuff you put on them
Yeah,
that tastes
they
gross,
taste like shit.
doesn't
Yeah.
chop it. So I just need to get my nails done. I'm going to go and do that this weekend. Okay?
I love it.
Everyone
I'll
needs to
hold you
keep
to
me
that.
accountable. What's your next one?
Saying no to things more often.
Do you even know what that word is?
No. Now I do. No. Saying no to things more often, I think. Particularly things that just don't feel in alignment this year, I'm just not doing.
I think being a people pleaser too. And maybe we should give the listeners a challenge to say no to something this
Yes.
week. Yeah.
Yes.
Not say no to self-care, but saying no to something
that
would
doesn't
stop
fulfill
that.
you
Yes.
or like just makes you feel a bit ick. Say no to it without there being any guilt or you know how like you just second guess your decision afterwards?
Yes.
That's what I do all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
All
and then
the
I'm
time.
like, oh, fuck, I may as well say yes.
My next one is a bit more vulnerable, and that is reconnecting with my partner. I think the listeners would probably think that I spend a lot of time with my partner because we work together, run a business, have a child together, all of those things. But we actually don't spend that much time together. And when we do spend one-on-one time together, it's because we're doing something for work, like we're traveling interstate for a work event or which again is working.
Yeah.
So there's and then when we are together and home, we do feel that guilt about going and doing something together because we are away for work so often. So really finding ways to connect. Over the last couple of weeks on holidays, we've done a really good job at that. So hopefully we continue that on and just try to stay up a little bit later if we have to, or just have dinner at the table together, which is a little bit challenging when you have a 2-year-old that's wanting to eat on the couch or anything. So that is a massive one for me this year.
That's beautiful though.
Yeah. What's
How
your
exciting.
next one?
What is my next one? Putting myself out there and going for what I actually want. I feel like I say yes to a lot of things. So that's probably just all ties into one big goal really. But yeah, just putting myself out there and just going for what I want.
Yeah, but maybe putting yourself out there to more things that will bring you value and high-performing tasks rather than the little tasks. Yeah.
Yes. Like I just need to be a very stimulated person. Like I need to be on the go. Like I can't unwind.
Yeah.
I can't. I choose not to.
Yeah.
More so than anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, just like taking opportunities that are going to fulfill me and just like go for it.
No, that completely makes sense.
Which is fun.
My next one is a massive one for me this year, and that's to do more public speaking. I started a little bit last year, and I absolutely love it. Like I just feel like I thrive on a stage. I danced for 20 years. I wasn't the best dancer in the room.
That doesn't matter. Pride a smile.
So I've always thrived in that environment, and sometimes like I would be dancing on stage, practicing, and I could never give it my all. But as soon as I was on stage in front of people, you bet your bottom dollar that I was doing my absolute best with all the facial expressions, everything that goes with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I won an award last year, and I didn't expect to win, so I didn't have a speech prepared. But I ended up just pulling out a really good speech. That
is brilliant.
And from that moment, I thought, this is something that I could probably do a little bit more of.
Yeah.
I do have that broadcasting journalism background as well. So I think moving into a little bit of that space would be really nice for me. Yeah.
That's so great. That'll be fun. That'll be really fun.
And you've got one more here?
Do I?
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
You're going to have to make another one up.
Another one up. Okay, this is a business goal and probably something that most people don't talk about money-wise, but I would like to make my first 50K month within my business.
Yeah.
I think that's huge. That's a huge stepping stone for me. So that is definitely on the 2026, at the start of the 2026 goal.
If you were to make 50K in a month, what would you do with it?
Reinvest in myself, reinvest in my business, and maybe just take a quick vacay somewhere.
Okay, that's a bit fun. That also goes on to mine. I really want to have a few more holidays this year. I have not had a holiday in 9 years, so we have gone to different states and things like that. But again, it always ends up with work on it. So this year we've actually booked to go to Greece on the 1st of August. That's so excited. But obviously when you're in business with your partner and you're going on holidays, that means both business partners are out of the equation from the business. Which gives me a lot of anxiety because I'm a bit of a control freak. And so is Emmanuel. So us together when we're not having the business around us. But we do have a good team and we are growing the team. So
That's great.
That hopefully will work. And then my last one is I want to find ways to give back a little bit more this year.
That.
We are quite, and I know it comes with privilege, we are in a good financial position at the moment. So I want to be able to start giving back because, you know, there's only so much savings you can have. There's only so much money you can spend on yourself. So it would be really nice to start giving back, whether it's through a homeless, we're even thinking maybe we need to pair up with a homeless charity where every home loan we can give back some money to the homeless charity because I'm thinking, you know, home loans being able to get people into houses and then also help other people get off the street. Yeah. So I think that's something that I'd look at this year. I obviously work with Speak Up Stay Chatty a little bit too once a year. Yeah. So I'm looking at ways to get back and give back a little bit more to them as well.
Beautiful.
But yeah, that's kind of like a really big goal. So I'm not sure how soon in 2026 that will be, but I think it's something I'll be working towards in 2026, maybe seeing in fruition in 2027.
That's great though. Taking the stepping stones now for that to happen.
Yeah, I think so. They're all our goals for this week. Now, this is our first talk sheet episode. So every episode we also want to share with you our busy wins and losses for the week. And when we have our guest interviews, this is a icebreaker we'll also talk about with our guests. So Ash, what were your lessons and your wins, your losses, your lessons for the week?
Mine was definitely working around the tennis. Like there were huge hours, and my big win was that I learnt so much from that and I gained so much experience from that, put myself out there for that. And the loss is I also don't think that I had enough self-care for that. Like by the time that event finished, I was out like a light.
Yeah.
And it took me a few days just to kind of feel human again. So just, probably prioritizing self-care post an event like that and making sure that I'm spending time with my kids and doing something fulfilling, not so energy exerting.
Yes.
What about you? What was yours?
My lesson for the week is to remember to put myself first because I probably wouldn't be feeling so uncomfortable right now if I listened to my body earlier and put myself first and got some antibiotics earlier. And my win for the week is just how easy this setup's been. So thanks so much to Hype. For this setup. It's absolutely amazing. We just have to walk in. I mean, I have done lots of notes and things like that, but the actual setup has been so easy and I just feel really confident in the space we're in. But that's our first episode wrapped up. Can you believe it? Hopefully everyone listened all the way through, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
As we said, let us know what your goals are too for 2026 so we can keep you all accountable.
Absolutely. Big love.